For this assignment, I was tasked with taking 2 sample student works for their final signature assessment and grading them based upon what was expected of them. So the first student submission was a gentleman named Ben, and based on what he presented, I scored him at a 99 out of 100. His classmate, Andrew, however, only earned an 87 out of 100 because he had a few more errors that I detected. So looking at each piece of this rubric and what's expected with the screenshots, you can see, starting with Ben, he didn't really lose many points until we got to number 3. And this is where he lost 1 point. So let's take a look at his document here. You can see that as I graded it, I didn't have any marks until we got to number 3 here. With his read, write, execute permissions, he was off by just a little bit. It should have ended in read dash execute, and his was read dash dash. So I took a point off there, but the rest of his assignment, in my opinion, seemed very complete and accurate. So I didn't deduct any other further points from Ben. His was pretty straightforward. I thought he did a nice job. He followed the directions well, and it was able to function in the end by presenting that final picture, welcome to Ben Liedenbor's Windows Server. So great job to Ben. Taking a look at Andrew's, however, he had a lot of other areas of concern. He started off pretty strong with screenshots 1 and 2, but then we get to number 2 and there's no developers group. And there are 4 users, Jack, Devs, Alex, and Megan, at the very bottom here, but they aren't in a group, so that's a problem. So he lost 4 points for screenshot number 2. Then looking at number 3, again, his file permissions weren't quite right. It should end read dash execute, and his ends read dash dash. Furthermore, he also forgot the execute right in here. So he lost a couple points, 1 point on that as well. Actually, I believe 2 points on that. Then looking down at number 4, it was fine. Screenshot 5, however, his work group should be Apache and his path should have share, then developers. Lost 3 points there. He was on a pretty good streak for screenshots 6, 7, 8, and 9. Those all look just fine. I kind of liked his first web browser here that says, here's to getting this to work, even though it has some grammatical errors in it, but it was still, he was sure trying, and I appreciated that. Number 10 was fine. Number 11 had a problem again. It was supposed to have 3 users, and I only see 2 right here, so I took 2 points off. Number 12 was fine. Number 13 ran into a problem again. 4 users should have modified permissions. I could not see that. Fortunately, his developers group had the proper access, though. Moving on down to number 14, it was fine. Number 15, I feel like this should say share right here, not Warner Finn. Perhaps I'm wrong about that, but I think it needs to say share. And then it worked, though, in the end. He was able to type in this website number, and it opens up Andrew Warner's website. So overall, both students did proficient work. Ben's was fantastic, only lost a point, and Andrew lost more, but still ended with a passing grade of an 87%.